First move, Computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2, mana charge. Computer 1, draw card. Mana charge. Computer 2.
Here we go with round 3. Computer 2 was first to go, so I would assume it will be the first to summon.
Computer 1, draw card.
Unless Computer 1 takes it now.
Mana charge. Computer 2,
Nope.
draw card.
Here we go up to 6 mana.
Mana charge.
And spend 1.
Mana release.
Like clockwork.
Summon.
Patmo Gatekeeper will kick us off. Adds +1 if one of its targets is on water.
Computer 1.
Well, that's not happening. You chose the wrong fire space for that.
Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Slumber Trap, which means that your opponent reveals its hand. Computer 2 has a prototype Behemoth, Illusion Regeneration, Pollux, a Baraja, Illusion Prioress, Illusion Regeneration. It's got lots of options here, but these 3 boys are pretty strong. No elementals other than that. Oh, which I mean, no other elements. He's just got Byleth and Spell.
Draw card.
Not the best.
Mana charge.
As far as hitting you hard, it is the best.
Summon.
And it looks like he's top-decked an Illusion Prioress.
Attack.
Magic creature hits for 2.
Holy spirits, attack on my word.
Uses the plant to 1.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Rage Flame Spitter, which means the adjacent enemies cannot be sacrificed.
Attack.
Casual 1 damage and no counter-attack. You cannot counter-attack if you are a magic creature.
Unlock. Computer 2.
Off comes the lock, so we might get some very spicy Byleths starting to appear.
Mana release.
Not for 1 cost though.
Summon.
We're going to continue with plebs. Scout and Archer, they're going to be summoned into the centre lane. They're not going to do anything.
Computer
Range
1.
creature.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
It'll be answered by another 1 cost. And Cloud Runner Marauders. Gonna kick off a little damage swapping battle here, which the archers are heavily outdone because the Marauders are on their home field. 1 damage to the archers, they're reduced to 1. They will counter. But they are not long for this world. Neither is the plant, so both players go way out of this.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Now we finally get a machine. Out comes a Baraja.
Attack.
Hits its target twice. There's the first. And there's the second. And the particle effects are clearly too much. Poor PlayStation 3, you're going on a bit now.
Draw card.
Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 must kill.
Charge.
Would go after the Prioress. A, because it's the easiest to get to, and B, because it's the lowest health. And they should not have much trouble of doing it. They do hit for 2.
Attack.
Down she goes. Lizard Shock Trooper. Each time you attack, you declare an attack action. Add 1 to its attack and 1 to its activation cost to rotate. Ooh. Every time you attack with it, it just gets a bit stronger. Check for Computer 1. Computer 2 must kill. Go for the plant.
Mana release. Attack.
Or get the machine to attack again. So much particles.
Mana charge.
Okay, that takes us both out of check.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Advantage is still with Computer 1 though.
Summon.
Out comes a Flailmonger. 2 fields in front of Flailmonger have their summoning cost increased by 2. Only 1 field in front of it and it's already occupied, so that's not going to work. Just smack the barrager. I'll put it into check. Computer 2 must kill. I would personally
Mana charge.
rotate the barrager
Mana release.
and then attack with the barrager.
Attack.
Literally this. Because the thing does hit twice. It only hits for 1 as standard. So it deals 2 damage, 1 with each attack.
Mana
And it only
charge.
costs 1 to activate and rotate. That's stupidly good value.
Mana release. Summon.
And it summons a Queen's Courier in the place of its fallen enemies. Which means you draw 2 cards, and then you discard 2.
Graveyard.
Chosen to get rid of... Are those both illusion regenerations? Wow. Okay. Guess it's not a bad card to throw away.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 must kill. The Marauders can still kill the Archers. That's exactly what they've done.
Mana charge.
Takes it out of check. Decent health creatures across the board. 3, 3, and 4.
Release. Summon.
This is going to be heavily crippled because it's a water creature being summoned onto fire, so it's going to lose 2 health. So much so it actually dies. Why would you do this?
Computer 2.
Was that a massive misplay? I think it was.
Mana release. Summon.
You chose poorly. Out comes Computer 2, Slumber Trap, so we get to see what Computer 1's got. Ninja Fate Enhancer, it's got Caster, an Architect, a Byleth Sentry, Illusion Regeneration, and a Scion Triumphant.
Attack.
Ugh. Okay. Excuse me. Plant attacks Marauders, they're taken down to a 2. That puts Computer 2 into check with all 4 corners. Computer 1 needs to kill. Creature on 2 health, creature on 1 health. Take your pick.
Mana release.
Definitely got the mana for it.
Summon.
Now comes the second Flailmonger for Computer 1. That field has increased summoning cost of 2. And it takes down the plant. That is a nice little... potentially a nice little play if your opponent's on lower mana. Because it would now mean that they can really only summon onto the Byleth space that's left.
Check. Computer 2.
So they have to pay 2 more to summon onto that fire space. However,
Mana charge.
Computer 2 is rocking 10 mana, so there's no issue with that. So it's just going to pay wherever it wants.
Summon.
Out comes the Shock Trooper. These should cost 3, but again, they've summoned in front of a Flailmonger, so you have to pay +2. These cost 5 to summon.
Attack.
They beat down the Marauders.
Mana charge.
Just Computer 2 back into check. So now you've got to make a choice of going after the Marauders or the Barrager. Neither can attack you.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Go for the Barrager. Oh, that's a large lad. However, he's not on a Byleth field, so his active ability is not going to trigger. But he's still hitting for 2. Which is more than enough to take that down. The active ability, let's remember what it is. While he's on a Byleth field, his attack is equal to 2 plus the number of cards in your hand.
Computer 2. Draw card.
If that was the case, he would be hitting for 9 because Computer 1 has 7 cards in its hand. Computer 2 needs to kill here.
Attack.
Pays into the Shock Troopers to make them re-attack, so they gain +1 attack and +1 rotation cost. They hit for 3. Sentry gets to counter. As it can attack and counter in all directions.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Tavern, a shipmate.
Attack.
And they can finish off the sentry.
Why, you big oaf.
It's actually shocking how much of a pushover the sentry is compared to when it's on a Byleth field.
Mana
Like a
charge.
god when it's on Byleth, and when it's not, it's a complete wimp.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
Computer 2 in check. Computer 1.
Mana charge.
What are you going to do?
Release.
I assume this is going to be a ranged attack on the couriers. Now comes Caster. Oh, yep.
Attack.
He has melee and range, so he can take those down.
Mana
That gives a
charge.
nice tanky creature. This is going to be quite difficult for Computer 2 now.
Check. Computer 2.
It does have the mana to do quite a bit of stuff, but it's got to deal at least 3 damage.
Mana release.
We're going to pay into those guys to rotate them. Pay again to activate them, which means they gain +1 and +1 to
Attack.
rotate. They're now hitting for 4. Those lads are pretty scary now.
Mana charge.
Summoning cost on that fire field is now removed.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Nelvin Soul Hunter.
Check.
She's not going to do anything. She is ranged and she's got nothing to attack.
Mana charge.
Computer 2 in check. Computer 1 must kill. This needs to be a magic creature or something hitting quite hard. I guess that'll do.
Attack.
So this is a Behemoth, so as we know from past Behemoths, it's going to do some kind of field quake. First, it's going to ram both fields for 2, so it's killed those. Each time it rotates, all fields of the same element as the field it is on are field quaked. You've got to rotate the creature to do it.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Computer 1 in check. Computer 2 must kill. Good luck.
Summon.
Now comes a Stonewing Veteran. That's not enough.
Attack.
That's not enough. Everything on the field is too tanky for him.
Check.
Check
Computer
Computer 2.
Draw
Computer
card.
1 just needs to summon for the win.
Mana charge.
And not screw it up.
Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Queen's Courier. So it's not going to do anything, it is going to win the game, but draw 2 cards, discard 2.
Graveyard.
And that is a Ninja Fate Enhancer and Illusion Regeneration. Nobody wants spells.
Computer 1 wins.